Good evening and welcome to episode number 45 of Trophy Hunting. I am Stig, your bud driver for the evening, and as you can see, this is not Gran Turismo 7. As this is an episode ending in 5 or 0, we're heading to a different game. So F1 2018 is the game of choice for tonight. Right, so 5 trophies. Right. First of all, I will tell you that we have 26 of the 50 trophies on the game. We're looking at adding 5 more for tonight. So we will start with... I'm going to driver's checker. Let's show him how it's done. There are 4 short tracks in the game which we need to drive around. So we'll do that. 3 lappers. 0% AI will do me. Let's see, flashbacks are on, rules are off. This are right. Clear weather, official start time. Let's advance from there. So racing at all of these short tracks will give us one of the trophies that we're looking at tonight. We shall also be starting the career mode. So we do races in that.
We're almost ready to go then, and this...
Shut up, Crofty.
Right, let's be
Moving sharp, Jeff. Looks like I'm on auto gears. Sorry, manual gears. Not auto gears in the slightest. Okay. Try that again. Nope, that's still on. It's not automatic gears. No traction control, that might help. It's the right way. Go from there. There we go.
okay, not a great start. Let's get back on track.
Let's about Checo Simulator down to 2. So it looks like I've been running no assists. Let's race to go on this game. And you can tell, to be fair. Try that again. There we go. Note to self, make sure that you check the system right. What you need to do is complete a race, each of the short circuits, not necessarily win it. But they're still on the 4 singularly one around me. Through the field, into the boss. missed the grab. That's where a little bit of track was there.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Okay, several places actually, Jeff, if we're honest.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Considering the mess we were in earlier, I suppose finishing
So
sixth
Mercedes
isn't
have
too
won
bad.
it. And here are our podium drivers today after that.
That said, I could
Moving
have
on
done
to
that
the
earlier.
driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you
Checker.
go for?
Fernando Alonso.
No,
Wherever he
not
is,
Fernando.
whatever team he's in,
Go away, Hans. Not a chance, it's Alonso. Congratulations on being wrong, pal.
So before the off, let's remind...
You sh
Bush. Magnussen well out of that way. Straight on here rather than turn left. See where the hanger straight is.
We're looking good from the start.
You always look good, Jeff. Especially good when we do that. Well, again,
Great
the
work.
real
That's
mode
it, you
would be
fastest lap for the race.
end of this little mini series. Well, making inroads.
You worked hard for that one. Congratulations.
Completed all the races at the short tracks. There's that. So we need to do the others. Which give us 10-15 minutes.
I can see them on their way out to the podium now. Force India have really come a long, long way in this sport. And what a special race. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
let's give it to Sergio Perez. That was
Correct answer. Sergio Perez, driver of the day. We don't actually need to do any more of these. so we won't.
Well then, after an exciting qualification.
No more. Main menu it is. So that is that done. Career. So for the next trophy, we're going to need to sign for either Ferrari, Mercedes, or Red Bull. By Max. So there is the Great Expectations trophy. For signing for one of those three, we will do 5 laps. No comment. Good. Assists are fine. Let's go and do this.
Thanks for coming by. I'm sure you're very anxious to get out on track. It's taken a lot of effort to get to F1. Congratulations. But the real work starts now. This is...
Claire, motorsports journalist. Nice to meet you. You'll be seeing quite a lot of me throughout the season. So, you had a pretty impressive junior career. How are you feeling about your move into F1? Do you think you have what it takes?
Let's save the questions for a proper interview, shall we? I'm sure you'll have a lot more to talk about once there's been some action on track. I think we could fit you in after FP1 if you're free.
That works for me. I'll grab you the second you finish on the track.
Remember, the relationship you have with the team can be affected by what you say to the media. So be careful. Anyway, it's time to catch up with Carl. He's waiting for you in the data center. Good luck out there today.
Welcome to the data center. Here, we've got access to all kinds of information, including car telemetry, weather, lap times, tyre wear, the list goes on. Plus, we've got a direct link back to the factory, so we're in constant communication with the team there. We need you to regularly feedback about areas of the car that are lacking and help us direct our resources in the most productive way. More effort here equals a quicker car, so it's well worth the effort. Good luck this season. Oh,
Cheers, pal.
and make us all look good, okay?
No one can make you look good. What type of miracle worker do you think I am?
Welcome to your new team. Red Bull have taken the sport by storm over the past decade or so to become one of the most successful on the grid. They have a constant influx of new talent from their famous young driver program, so make sure to impress, lest you lose your seat to another rising star.
Stop bombarding me with stuff. Horny man is in. Triple G apparently. He wants 6 or better.
Here you can see the pertinent details about your current contract. On one side are the objectives and bonuses that we've negotiated with the team. On the other is information regarding how you're perceived throughout the paddock, your reputation with the current team, and your overall value to them, which is a combination of these elements. Winning rivalries is a great way to earn respect from your team and around the paddock, which will help make it easier to negotiate favorable contracts. Your first rival is always your teammate, but you can choose who to declare as your
Shut up
second.
now, Emma.
The harder the rival from the eligible selection, the more respect you stand to gain or lose
Do
depending
some
on
of
the
the
result.
upgrades because that will cost us less in the future. FP1 it is.
Welcome to our viewers from around the globe.
Well, we've not heard from Jeff there. Me again, mate.
Right, try to nail as many corner gates as you can. The faster you get through each corner, the higher the score. You
I
need to
know how it
deploy
works,
your
Jeff,
DRS,
so-
DRS zone as well. DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Quite the line we need to take through turn 3. Or 4 for that matter. Of course, it is the old way out. This isn't one big massive straight. You do this in real life these days. Probably just going to be a green lap flag on a purple one. Remember it. This is obviously different to real life. Seems a little bit further on the road these days. I hate this penultimate corner. So I hope we do get a purple.
Great start.
Bang on the purple time. You'd love to see it. Next one will be tyre management. Let's go and do that. Soft tyres this time.
This test is all about tyre management. Try to control the slip through each corner and take extra care putting the power down at the apex.
Right, size a little more than light. Go. The rest on. Well inside the purple. Well inside the time we need. Okay. We'll head back to the garage. Fuel management, same set of tyres.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 28.8.
Sure is, Jeff. So 5th place at this current stage. Quite happy with that.
We're testing fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
I hope this works, Jeff. by choosing which one you can lift and coast around. Won't cost you too much time. Obviously, if you set the AI difficulty lower, the target's lap time will be higher, and you'll be able to scum it slightly more than I am. There you go. That's perfect. So where are we? So 3 more practice programs. Move on to session 2.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top 3.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. It's been a lot of hard work, but here you are making your debut in Formula One. You must be thrilled.
Absolutely. Hard work doesn't stop.
So how are you finding things at the team? Are you settling in?
Suck up to the team.
What are you expecting out of this season? Are you just aiming to find your feet in Formula One, or do you see something more?
Let's go for more. Why not?
Great. Well, that's everything.
What sort of Claire interviews that? Surely you've got to ask about Renault. Some resource points. Let's go 755. Let's see how many we get for the rest of the weekend. Maybe we go and do that. Next one, ERS management.
This is the ERS management test. Hit the target time whilst managing your battery charge. The more efficiently you use energy throughout the lap, the higher you will score. Remember that you can change your ERS deployment settings via the MFD.
Honestly, no ERS. That will definitely hit the purple. It's all about making sure we have the lap time to go with it. You should be able to manage. Right, and I'm not a tool and stick it no fence. Of course, is always an option. invalidate the lap time, of course. There we go, purple. Almost a second up from the time they want. Let's get out the purple ultra soft tyres as well.
Just give it everything. In this test, we want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace.
The rival's pace is Jeff. Take done. Ericsson into turn 3. Slide slightly to the outside. 6. Makes sense doing this test in FP2. Since these are the conditions we'd be qualifying in. What that gave me where the shadows are, where the sun is. A sensible place to break off. Especially if you don't have the racing line on. Into the garage we go again. See race strat for the final session.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top 3 again are a Red Bull, Vettel and Daniel Ricciardo. Thank you for...
No, not a Red Bull. The Red Bull. Thank you, Jeff. It looks like we're going to have enough points come the end of the race. Let's just see what the other 2 team objectives are. 3 consecutive fast laps. 2. Different setups. To be honest with you, I can't be bothered doing. You can bother to go and find the time trial setup to stick on the car.
We need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
Maybe this is where the 3 successive laps. Wide at 4. Not to lift there, if I'm honest. It's the fence. I'm surprised I'm not stuck in the fence already before this. I'm not actually sure whether it's 19 or 20 that could skip and simulate the practice sessions. I think 19. Don't quote me on that one.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Get Rex up. So you can drive this with some actual talent. You can join us for SRL nights. 9 and 10. Taking place at Canada and Spain. It's the coming week, Sunday, Wednesday, respectively. Keep an eye on SRL Live. Sky.social for more information on those, including pre-race stats. Return for some more trophy hunting on Turismo 7 next Thursday night.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
9:45 for the SRL, 10:15 trophy hunting. Follow me. Our driver full evening, State 70 FM, Sky.social as well. So those will be in the description below for YouTube. I wasn't going to help the lap time, so I am going to do the skimming field flashback. Not one of those trophies we're going to get tonight, I've already done it, it seems. Pretty sure that's one for the game.
Okay, super job so.
Let's return to the garage.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:26.8.
Yep, he's 7 tenths quicker than Lewis. Get wrecked, my friend.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three.
And we were on the slower tyre as well. What can I say? Let's skip through that bit. Seventh or better. I don't know whether we need to do it for 2 weekends or just do it within the 2 weekends. resource points. Jeff telling us to watch the curbs. Turn 5, which is towards the end of the first sector.
Welcome to Melbourne, where
Turn 9, which I believe is the right-hander in the first of the two chicanes, towards the end. Sector 2, start of sector 3. With a wobble. Just down the order. That's not going to help us either. Not with that. Round we go. Oops. Let's try again. Nobody saw this fairly. Gotta blame having a ghost in front of me for that. It wasn't my incompetence. This is turn 9 we're approaching now. Take that with us. It's the DRS zone. Not in the corner. Slightly final. There we go. It will be pole position.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top 3.
Danny in the mud. Down in 5th place.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went?
Oh, we got Paul.
Looks like you
Classic.
had a great qualifying session. It must be a relief being that far. Are you hoping to have your reliability issues sorted out before qualifying?
I'm not sure what she's on about with reliability issues. Do one.
Well, thanks anyway.
Deputy just stuck it on Paul. And the interview's just got a little bit grouchy with me. Welcome, Blue Panda. You're the man. Go get that plat. Hopefully, we'll go and get the plat. Won't be done tonight, obviously, but let's go and do it. Don't qualify as daddy though.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Just got the F124 Platinum. It's really difficult to get at the minute. Congratulations on that one. Must make you one of the first bunch of players to go and get it. After the start of season 3 started the last couple of days.
A new Formula 1 season. But it's the same Albert Park that with that
I'll
then,
get it
let's
without
run through the
adjusting
grid of-
the clock on you.
Great start to the
PS4
season.
or 5.
Let's convert this pole into a win.
Great idea, Jeff. And away we go. Down to 3rd and Lewis Hamilton, it seems. 5 laps to go and get the win. Yellow flag at the back. Whatever that is. If Panda was still there, did you end up getting the F123 flat, or that's so far eluded you?
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
I know some players have gone back to go and try for the F123, but with there being no players, it's really difficult to climb all the way to elite.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
DRS is now available.
The battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
Just noticed we're on hot lot for some reason. Just chill in the DRS of Vettel for now. We're looking to make a move much later on. Vettel out of space a little bit there. Well, Hamilton's going good. Got the flag in the braking zone for 3. This is a massive pack from about 8 downwards. You see it just from the edge of this, heading to the chicane now. better when we get to double right here. Got the mini pack behind us. We've got the little Alpha Tauri on its own. And you've got a massive pack beyond that. Eight, 10,000 that,
This
sure.
is your final lap of the race.
Yeah, I attached just slightly. It will not matter, I've got up to the line to win on debut.
Great drive. We did it. Good job.
And I can
Driver
see
of the
now
day.
the drivers are making their way out. We need Red Bull fighting at the front. They do an incredible. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. There's been a lead.
Well, there has been a lead change because nobody had it originally, Crofty.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
We won, Claire.
You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
Superb.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
Well, thanks anyway.
Not throwing anyone under the bus, Claire. Quite stroppy when she wants to be. Give me those resource points. It's slightly handy.
Fantastic podium. Well done. Keep pushing like this for the rest of the season. We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
Let's upgrade the powertrain there. Let's do checkpoint challenge. That should be the quicker of the two. So what we've got to do here is we've got to hit the next section. Well, about 40 seconds to reach the next checkpoint, which you'll see across the road in a moment. All in yellow. Oh. It was on the track. So didn't make the track. Cross it. Gonna blame the old car for the problems I'm having, not the fact that my driving's terrible. So we're gonna need 2.5 laps, sorry, 3.5 laps of around the corner still. Oh, that's not going to help. We're not going to be able to do that. Tyre from session. What an absolute mug. Let this mug on the road. I know I failed. Go away, game. Here we go again.
That was an unfortunate failure in the invitational event, but try not to worry about it. At the end of the day, the championship is your most important concern.
Sure is. Let's go to our next Grand Prix, which is Bahrain. What's that?
Welcome to the deserts of Bahrain, where the Formula One circus has rolled into...
A cooling fault.
Right, get ready to jump out if you get too hot in there. There's a problem with the cooling system, and it's going to take us a few minutes to correct it.
Jeff, get it sorted, pal. Five minutes of my time wasted. Looks like we get the hardest 3 sets of tyres, or compounds of tyres at this race. Down the straight, still no DRS on this new straight at this point. It's in real life. Just grazed that gate there. Turn 7. And it's absolutely horrible. And somehow purple it. Oh, completely missed the gate there. I'm driving turn 10 again. No. Get there either. Put that in the right place. Not sure I hit the gate there either, if I'm honest, but gamers give it to me, so we will take it. Tyre management. F117, which are platinum last week. 5 practice sessions each race, and for each session that you took part in, you get a few points, reserve points, which is why I end up splitting these across all 3 sessions. Force of habit having done 6 and a bit using career mode. About 75% of components. Let me just say that Red Bull 9 then. Between that and level 50 trophy, well, the trophy for the star, which you can only get when you get to level 50 in multiplayer. Dirty drivers that want to punt you off in that. It's forever. Medium longer if you end up doing it like I did on AI as a result of that. Go. Management on the same set of tyres. In both sections. Sector 1. In terms of lap time and fuel save. We're running wide there. Build up a bit of lap time so I can coast into, well, listening to this corner really early. Coast the line. If we do it at the right moment. Hit the purple. Yep, once again being scummy, but it works.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top 3, who are right.
Let's not. Plenty of points. Not enough to go and get an upgrade though. Let's go do the ARS stuff. Again, we'll turn that to none. Hope we can hit the lap time. One who's more prepared would have the setups for each circuit done. I'm not that guy. It's not on this night for this game. Well, let's not have to deploy. Oh, there we go. Just about half second. Quicker than our target time without using any error. That is perfect for us.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 34.8.
So quality pace it is. Oh, my it was. Later than Ocon. So we're going to spin there. Curb of Death as the SOL affectionately know it as. Okay, so you got too much of the curb. Andrew went quite often into the wall on the right.
Program complete and
Let's go to session practice 3.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top 3 again.
Is me. That's all that matters. Right, well, I am going to start this practice session. However, I am going to take a pit stop and I'll leave you for a few moments. Of course, we'll get resource points first. $110 of them. Let's advance to FP3 and I'll be back in a moment.
Okay, here's something to remember about this circuit. Turns 9 and 10 are very tricky. Ignore 9 almost entirely, stay in the middle and take it straight so that you're set up for 10. If it gives you problems, remember that it's all about exit speed out of 10. Don't try and carry too much momentum into the apex, as you'll just understeer off into the sand. Okay, the circuit is clear at the moment. We're good to go.
Gotta return to track. Let's go on to it then. Some more race prep. On here, just the brake price gives us all the little things trophy. Adjusting setup on the MFD. Remind you can watch all of the SRL actions as well as trophy hunting streams on the YouTube. Type in that SRL STIG, STIG. Find everything there. And I'll forward this video from midday tomorrow, Friday, 20th of September. All SRL races will go up at midnight.
Great lap.
Wednesday they're going into Thursday,
Keep it up.
and Sunday going into Monday. The trophy hunting sprint will be Friday 12. That is UK time. For anyone just joining us, this is race 2, season 1. We look to go and collect trophies that we missed out on in the games. Run is the wrong phrase, but during the first year of the game, well, we were playing that as the up-to-date game. We've gone back
Okay, super job so far. We're getting
to go and
great
collect
data.
those
Stay
trophies. We
focused.
started the night with 26 of the 50 done. We're now to 29, kicking off the short courses, signing for Red Bull, changing the setup on the MFD. A couple more that I'm looking to do tonight. Hopefully we can improve the morale of the team. Get an upgrade cheaper. As well as wear out the parts to the point where you end up with a missing gear. Have a look. You might do that. That might come right at the end of this session. Trophy of the session rather than practice here. All the team objectives as well. Got max resource points
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then.
from practice. Do some contract perks, really. To qualify 6th place. Probably be the same in the race as well.
The cars are ready, the drivers are ready. We hope you're ready as qualifying is about to begin here in
Bahrain. mistake for you, Crofty. Ocon is currently fastest, wow. Right, we're in the area of the pink Mercedes. Oh, we're down to last. Could be a problem. Slight mistake. We have the AI making mistakes as well again. Shortcut got just about 10 positions. This doesn't bode well. Up to fifth. Anthony Beth is stuck in between these couple of positions. Fifth place it'll be.
We're very happy with our position. Well done.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Hamilton, Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for...
Fifth place it is. Ricciardo again then.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
We're always looking good, Emma. Just remember that one.
The curtain rises once more then on the desert stage. We're almost
Sure,
ready to
Crofty.
go then, and this is...
After the point.
Speaking of points, we won the last race. There we go. Two Mercedes and two Ferraris in front of us. Teammate Ricciardo alongside us. Right, I took Ricciardo's seat, he does both of us. Should go up to fifth. Don't cut me off, Danny. Warning. I'm so glad I've turned damage off, because otherwise that would have been a little bit there. Not a race ender. Bottas and Raikkonen there. I'm hoping he'll get straight back. So leaving us very little room there.
Well done, mate. Nice
Defensive.
start.
Hot lock on again. Right. German pull us away from us a bit. Done Hamilton. So makes the gap to 1.6 to us. Being in DRS. Looks like there's only the 2 sections here.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Another one. Nothing new straight as there is these days. Pretty similar to Seb's. 2-3-1. This lap's 2-3. He was a couple of tenths quicker. So they're not in DRS there. This has allowed us to fall right on the back of Seb, and we will get DRS this time if I don't mess it. Definitely close enough.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Half a second quicker in that final split. It's a bit where we could do with the second. Out the DRS. Let's just do turn 4. I can put the gap back up to 8 tenths. That slide certainly isn't going to help us. Where is that line? It's still going to be inside the DRS marker there. 1 second. It's point to be roughly where this Rolex sign is above our heads.
This is your final lap of the race.
Plenty deploy. Go in. Dash into Seb.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Cheers, Jeff. It's not even a 1 in game, so it must be fine. Feel from the last lap. Deploy Stig. Five to Seb. Win number 2 for Stig. Purple to go with it on the final lap.
You've done it. Well done.
So another fantastic... So here come our winning drivers today, and what a...
What a race indeed, Crofty.
And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Our current points leader extends their lead at the top of the championship after a very good result here today. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your
More
driver
help
of the day?
For me,
From Ricciardo. He's going to give it me, it's fine.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
I won again, Claire.
You had a bit of contact today. Who was at fault there?
Ricciardo? That was a turn 1.
Do you have any comments about the collisions?
No, because all of these will put the team under the bus, and no.
Well, thanks anyway.
I've got a feeling that Claire doesn't like me. Not sure what I've done to her to upset her, but it is what it is. Let's take those points.
Great work this weekend. It was fantastic to see you up on that podium. You hit your last team goal. Well done. That should get the team a nice boost to their development, and it won't hurt when it comes to your next contract review either.
You'll find we won, Emma. Thanks for noticing. Do those quality controls. Plenty of wear left on each of the parts. Let's head to round 3, which I think is China. Yep. Again, 4 practice programs across 2 weekends. You get 400 points. We'll do that in this race weekend. Not sure when we're going to get the contract stuff. There we are. Two gold trophies. You'd love to see it. FP1 it is.
This weekend sees us arrive in Shanghai for the Chinese Grand Prix. First up is...
FP1. Track acclimatization. Try and get these done as quickly as possible. Might need to break a little earlier than it suggests for the hairpin. Take less speed. The final corner as well. That. Right, left side. Earth though, it was a lot longer down the straight than just now. It's too early for the hair. There we go. One practice program done. Now for some tyre management. That 100 is the right mark for me. To the left. Snail section turns 1 and 2, maybe 3 as well. Try a little more. Lift off, see if that benefits the tyres. That certainly doesn't. Sliding to the left side of the circuit. I imagine this long light's going to help them either. Maybe it will. That's the exact corner we needed. What's that instead of the first one? Before the 100 mark. And to the line we go. That's the fuel one. Don't need the tyre one there. Thought that was the case. Come up and say low fuel mode, which interesting. Somebody in for fuel. Could get give me low tyre management. Tyre wear rather. Try and lift and coast so we can go around the corner. Well, it went quite as well as I hoped. Never mind. There then. Wide. So it's a 9 and 10. All the good bank time. have in hand has all disappeared. See that in a moment. Back off early there. Lap time. Purple or both. Fantastic. We've judged that one well.
So far, our fastest lap is a
Assuming that was tyre wear.
1:39.3.
Going off the
An
game.
interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three. Who are?
Two Fins and me up the top. Give me those resource points. 5 of them. No modifier for any of those morale boosting wise. Beating Daniel hands down there in the rivalry. Oh, wet. We didn't ask for that again. I'll try FP3 though, so in fact we'll try later in this session. The AI deal with the rain. Should deal with the rain perfectly for us. But let's just check to see. Let's dry first. Go, Grosjean on the ultra softs. It's good enough for me. Yeah, that's management into the bin. Let's see it, we can't change it. More this time around here. So 9 and 10 less badly than we did before. Slide there as well. Final corner. Smith and Mr. Bollard. We go Purple
Good
Rain,
lap, P3.
which is achieve a perfect result practice program in wet weather. It's a bonus trophy. Was not expecting to get that one. And also, it's not wet game. Not that I'm complaining about that, of course. The track is still damp in the earlier rain. Not the right line. Still struggling with this turn 1-2 complex. Almost as if I've done no practice for this whatsoever. It's not the right line.
Program complete and
Top of the timing sheets we go. Hulkenberg.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top three are...
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
Oh,
You were flying in practice. Do you think you can carry this over to qualifying?
let's suck up to chassis.
It's the start of the season. How do you think things are going to go for you?
Best team.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Didn't seem so sure with that one, Claire. In fact, question 1 we should have answered towards the team on the left. Which is probably the answer on the right. That'll give us a morale boost for chassis. As you can see, they're good there. So, whilst we're in this Grand Prix, we might as well. Where are we? Nope. The tree, you idiot. So we might as well do the under tray and knock off one more of the trophies. Obviously just short. Resource points by a single point. laps in this. Qualifying laps, 5 laps race. Now we'll be done for the evening. I think it's about 20 minutes to past.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Because I'm driving, Jeff. Second in the South. Door Van Dorn that we're catching.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Van Dorn. Nope, it's Fernando. I've staked this quicker than you can only understand. Well, I'm happy with not with that one. McLaren are one of the teams that are running special livery for Singapore. I thought we were rumoured to be doing so, but I decided against it this time around. Is it 2 setups and do one?
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top 3.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went?
You really went all out in practice today. Are you testing new components?
Gather data.
You had an incredible pace in practice. Would you say that you're pretty comfortable with the car?
That'll be power unit. There we go.
Appreciate your time.
That'll also give us a boost with the power unit one, which will be cheaper because we've also been ticking off the little bits on the inside of the tree. So let's good. Therefore, we obviously don't have enough points, do we? If we can get the rest of the points during the weekend, we'll do that. Otherwise, just check the chassis is cheaper. Yes. So we'll go and get the powertrain one if we can. If not, we shall do the chassis. Get another trophy that way.
We'd like to welcome you from wherever.
Sorokin leads, wow. As you can see, a lot of thought went into my character name.
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are...
Great work out there today. How do you think it went? It's always good to qualify at the front, isn't it?
That's a stupid question.
It's been a great qualifying session for you. Are you going to carry that momentum into the race?
Let's suck up and say the car's great.
We've not seen much development progression for your car recently. Why is that?
That's because I'm going to use them in a moment, Claire.
Appreciate your time.
Right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Jeff thinks we're going to lap the field. Or at least wants me to.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Trying to cover the inside line off the start.
Go off and back, Pam. Put ourselves in the middle and decided to do nothing, and round he goes. Have to go. It's being illegal on right.
Okay, you need to give that position back. That was an illegal overtake.
Must have won by over 2 seconds. Eh? You can do that. Ricardo and just tap bottom.
Okay, we're through the start phase. Now let's build on it.
And Danny getting.
Good job, nice overtake. Engine is looking a little warm. Power output will be less than optimal.
This is 50% Jeff. Come on, pal. Still go there, Lewis. That's slightly wide.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Battery charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
Don't ask me to do that during the corner, Jeff. Come on, pal. Nothing's staying about 1.6 behind us. Just picked up a 2-second pen on lap 1. Colliding with Vettel. Don't want me to do this pick up a second time pen. That really puts pressure on us rather to get 4 seconds for it. See, we're not even 4 seconds clear of Bottas in 3rd place. Ricciardo's got Bottas. Go on, Danny.
This is your final lap of the race. We're leading our teammate by 5.0 seconds.
And Mozzie did it. Section of the track that allowed Bottas to get him back. But Ferrari's also got Danny as well. On the battery. And the fuel. Oh, fuel mode.
That's a race win. You've really been great today.
Hold on to the win, just about.
Brilliant stuff from Red Bull today. What a superb victory. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind.
And I can see now the drivers are making their way out. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. A strong race.
Well, we're still top, and that's all that matters.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win?
Car is fantastic.
Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race.
Yeah, we drove very hard, quickest than anybody else.
You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret?
Great team and car.
Did you have the wrong fuel strategy today, or was it your management?
No comment. Was my fault.
Appreciate your time.
Not going to give Claire too much information. Give me the points. $180 points.
Just wanted to say congrats on the podium. It's thoroughly deserved. We were sweating those last few laps on the pit wall, but you brought it home.
We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
Not participating, but we will be getting the Pistons done. They'll be in for Monaco. Hopefully that unlocks the trophy. Head to Azerbaijan. Not be doing this race. This is where we are ending. That's disappointing. Come back to that.
Your quote-unquote value to a team is built from your overall respect, reputation within that team, and your sportsmanship or showmanship alignment. During negotiations, the higher your perceived value is, the better the perks you'll be able to ask for in your contract.
It might have been better doing a chassis, but oh well. Either way, that is where. And tonight, 4 trophies ticked off. Signing for Red Bull was one of them. MFD display setup, racing, making sure we raced at all of the short tracks, and the bonus one that was for getting a purple in a rain affected session. Thank you for everybody that's been here this evening, whether you've lurked, chatted, whether you've been here all stream, or whether you dipped in and out where necessary. Sunday night is the next stream. We are heading to, it's going to be round 9 of the SRL, I think, to Canada. That is not the right season. Let's just load that up. Either way, round 9 is Sunday, round 10 will be next Wednesday. We'll return for some more trophy hunting around Gran Turismo 7 next Thursday night. SRL races at 9:45. Trophy hunting will be 10:15. So let's just check. It is Canada on Sunday, Spain on Wednesday. YouTube will get those videos at the end of the race, and the trophy hunting one next Friday morning. Friday dinner. Until then, for YouTube, goodbye.